Although she can't be on screen to do this intro herself, Mom Hen, you may know her as Jeanette, is online now with you and watching, and she will be posting the donate links every so often in the comments. She sent us this intro to announce the show on her behalf.
Yeah, so welcome to the second online Two Blue Roses show, which, though it's not technically a house concert, you're probably watching from your house, and we're in our little living room here. So we're Mike and Carleen McCornack with Dale Bradley, and we're the first featured performers today, and we'll be doing a 45-minute set, followed by
our friends Judy Jager and Bob Reed from Oakland, California. They'll be following us right here on this very same page, doing a 45-minute set. Want to remind you in advance that you will need to refresh your page after we have finished in order to see Bob and Judy. So when we're all done, refresh the page. You'll be seeing them by some magical miracle showing up from Oakland, California.
And our thanks again to Jeanette for making this possible. So let's do a little music, huh?
You all set back
Okay.
there?
All right. The sweet smell of breezes through the cottonwoods again. The blackbirds are calling from their homes in the willows and big open meadows. They welcome the day. Their red wings go flying. The warm winds are sighing through the cottonwoods again. Born in the valley where the cottonwoods grow, lying in the river, making it snow. Along the cold Mackenzie in the spring of the year. How I love to listen for the sound like the ocean, the old familiar motion through the cottonwoods again. Lying in the river, making it snow. Blowing from the branches of the trees by the river, the sweet smell of breezes through the cottonwoods again. The sweet smell of breezes through the cottonwoods again. All right.
Listen to that.
What is it?
It's the sound of nothing.
Oh, yeah.
We've had that happen so many times in our performances, it doesn't seem all that unusual. So, well, we're going to do a song next up that was done by another Eugene native. I think amongst the three of us, we're all Eugene or Springfield natives. Is that right, Dan? Yeah, all of us from this general area. But a fella named Tim Harden, who actually went to South Eugene High School here in town.
And that was kind of your rival, wasn't it, from the high school?
South Eugene was the rival high school.
Oh, yeah.
But Tim Harden, one of the most powerful voices in the early folk movement, wrote this song, and we've been doing this since we started playing. Not nonstop, but occasionally. It's called Reason to Believe.
We forgot to tell you that Beaumont and Gracie are here. The cats are probably not here. We had to move some of the furniture out of here, and it really made them mad. You know how cats are.
We're on the list for the cats.
Oh, yeah. So...
If I listen long enough to you, I'd find a way to believe that it's all true. Knowing that your light, straight face, while I cry, still I look to find a reason to believe. Someone like you makes it hard to live without somebody else. Someone like you makes it easy to give, never thinking of myself. If I gave you time to change your mind, I'd find a way, then I'd leave the past behind. Knowing that you lie straight faced while I cry, still I look to find a reason to if I gave you time to change your mind, I'd find a way, then I'd leave the past behind. Knowing that you lie straight-faced while I cry, still I look to find a reason to believe. We like that key so much, we're just going to stick with it. If you're in B flat, why not stay
Let's
in
just
B flat?
stay.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
go for it. This next song was written as a response to noticing that you're growing older, but we discovered it also kind of works when you end up in a situation that was totally unexpected, like this entire COVID episode has been, where everything is kind of the same, but mostly not. It's called The Nature of the Light. There's been a deepening of the shadows in the pictures that are woven through my dreams. The softness of the lighting in the daylight recollections of the scenes. So many things that once were bright and difficult to see and hard to hear. I've used words that never crossed my mind before. I've come detached from old assumptions and beliefs of what tomorrow has in store. And all that I've imagined lies ahead is bound to be displaced by something else instead. There is more to vision than just having sight. There is a change in the nature of the light. So it comes down to a decision every day to move ahead or stay behind. And though the life I know is sweet, is it complete, or is there something more to find? And so I take a breath and head on out the door, and try to find a way I've never gone before. There's no way of knowing if it's wrong or right. It's just a change in the nature of the light. And as my eyes adjust, I think I might begin to love the changing nature of the light.
Yeah. Well, the light is really changing today here in Eugene. We've got kind of dark gray, well, lighter gray skies than winter.
Changing from gray to gray
Yeah,
to
yeah,
another
but
gray.
it's
multiple
It's
shades of
dark
gray.
and a little bit rainy, but nice nevertheless.
Well, you may have been wondering while you're sitting in your home or wherever you're sitting, whether or not Dale ever plays fiddle tunes on his cello. Well, we would like to answer that question for you now. We're going to take on an old fiddle tune that we enjoy doing with Dale. This is called, what is this called? Whiskey Before Breakfast, which we're also careful to point out is a title and not a recommendation. We are not espousing anything having to do with that kind of a beverage in the morning. You ready to fiddle? Okay.
Well, let's do it, yeah.
Gracie, not Dale.
That's right.
Maybe wagging, but we don't know those.
Well, this next song is about one of our most favorite places to visit any time of year, but particularly summer. It's just east of the Cascades from where we live, called the Metolius River. And this song I wrote about that. In fact, you are going to get to go there on Monday.
Going to be isolating on the Metolius River instead of in Eugene for a little while. Yeah, looking forward to that.
Right. Let's see. I think this seems like a good enough key.
That's a good.
Down a red dirt road, people know through the sage and pine roads of pine. It's a river that flows from places unknown, up along the snowy mountain side, where the white Saskatoon and the snowberry blue on the trail along the canyon green, where the fish are on the rise in the early morning light, and then slip away wide and deep. River, show us the way, you know how to rush and to play over rocks and mossy ground, under sun and stormy clouds. River, you wanna know where you come from, where you must go. There's a cool night breeze through the tops of the trees, in the wood where black robins sing, where the river goes beneath the lava flows, the secret of Metolius Spring. As she rolls along, you can hear the song in a voice as soft as summer rain. She's an old and precious friend that calls me back again. Remembering, but never the same. River, show us the way, you know how to rush and to play over rocks and mossy ground, under the sun and stormy clouds. River, you won't know where you come from, where you must go. You wanna know where you come from, where you must go. All right.
I can see it now.
I can, and that river is so cold you can hardly dip your toe in it for very long before you have a frozen toe.
It's cold.
Yeah.
So we've been feeling sorry for ourselves. I think everybody's been feeling a little sorry for ourselves, and for very good reason. Some folks way more than others, and we count ourselves very fortunate during this time that we've been able to stay healthy and eat and do all those other good things. A lot of folks are struggling to do some of the most basic things. But then again, we do also feel a little sorry for ourselves, and we're going to go back and grab one of our self-pity songs. Not that we have a great catalog of self-pity songs, but we have one.
Yeah, we pull this out every once in a while, and it seems to work.
Seems like a good time.
So if you know it, sing along.
Dale's actually going to sing along on the bass. Dale, as many of you who followed us for years know, gets his exercise primarily by switching instruments. He's got Gracie helping him switch into his bass right now. This is the pity party. Maybe I will share, just this once. I think we all deserve a little at the moment.
That's right.
I'm going to try to get back in tune here, more or less.
A little drink of water.
I think I may do the same.
Do it.
And I think you have show and tell now, is that right?
I do.
Yeah.
I was hoping we might have time to talk about this, because the next song came out of a project called Now See Here, which was developed by our good friend and Far West Folk Alliance brother Phil Ward. And I'm going to try to show you this picture and hoping that I can do it successfully, because this, let's see if this works. I think it's in there somewhere. So the project pairs musicians and storytellers with visual artists, and the visual artists create a piece of art, and then the musician or the storyteller writes a song about the piece of art. And then once that's done, the song goes out to another visual artist who creates another piece of visual art based upon the song. So it's big, wonderful creative circle. So this picture was just chosen randomly for me and sent to write a song about. And the artist is Kathleen O'Grady, whom we have not met but hope to. Kathleen and her niece Jillian created this piece of art, which is torn paper in a collage. So she's done that, and I think some pen and ink as well. So the song is entitled House of Their Dreams. And you did one too, Mike.
I did, not
You
about
did
the
a song.
house.
No.
I did a song about a penguin, which those of you who've heard my songs is more in keeping with my genre. Right?
Yeah, so both of these songs are going to be on a new album that we're working on right now. And we have plenty of time to work on it, which has been nice. Yes, Gracie, you like to work on
We're
it.
getting a tail wag on
Yes,
that.
we
That's
are.
good.
They built the house just down the road from here, from plans they made in '53, with the GI Bill and all that they could say for the house of their dreams. They cleared the land and left the maple trees to grow and one day shade the yard. Behind the house where all the children play, and the neighbors play their cards. This old house was made by hand. Through the test of time she stands. They built her strong and they built her true, with a door that's always open and love in every room. Their house was always filled with family, and the neighbor kids would stay so long after school and on through dinner time, when the street lights came on. Their place was safe and light would often shine through the amber window shades. At night you would see their shadows dance to the music that they played.
This old house was made by hand. Through the test of time she stands. They built her strong, they built her true,
With a door that's always open, love in every room. Now I see them stand and watch the maple trees and smile and say how much they've grown, and how the house still looks the same, like they planned so long ago. Their kids are grown, it's just the two of them,
this old house is made by hand, and through the test of time she stands. They built her strong, and they built her true, with a door that's always open, love in every room. So I've been reading the Michelle Obama memoir, Becoming,
Yeah.
last week,
Yeah.
and just that song kind of reminds me of the house she talks about. It's kind of a character in her memoir, a very strong character, the house she grew up in Chicago on the South Side. A highly recommended book if you've not read it. Beautifully written
Sure.
book, and a very encouraging book.
Well, I thought of this house when I wrote the song too. This has been in the family for several years, many years now. And when Mike's parents lived here, they were professional square dancers, and upstairs they had a full square of square dancers,
Yeah.
and they dancing
Frequently.
up there.
While we were
So-
trying to sleep down here.
Yeah.
No, not yet. I made that part up. Well, one of the things we've been doing without during the pandemic times has been one of my favorite things for the spring and the summer, and that's baseball. So we're going to try to make up for that a little bit by doing Take Me Out to the Ball Game, which some of you I know have done with us in the past. We would encourage you to sing along in your homes, scare your neighbors a little bit. The song is written from a feminine point of view, and we've added a little bit more of a feminine point of view to it. Katie Casey is the heroine and the kind of the narrator. Of
Oh,
the
she's
whole
a
thing.
heroine?
She's a heroine, yes.
Oh, nice. I've never done one of those.
At any rate, Carleen's going to take on the character of
Yay.
Katie, and I'm going to take on the character of Harry Carey, the baseball announcer or something. I'm not sure. Anyway, Take Me Out to the Ball Game. That was his real name. He was in
I
Chicago.
know.
Yeah.
I had to laugh because I laugh every time I hear that name. I feel sorry for him
He was very
because I
good.
don't mean to make fun of him, but you know.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, you can't. You're named what you're named. It's kind of
Yes.
the way that works.
Yes, you are. And if you all were here in the living room, it would be crowded, but it would be okay. And I'm sure you would sing along on the chorus. So wherever you are, cut loose. Feel like singing.
Especially Dale.
fine.
We're hoping Dale's going to cut loose and sing back there. Dale's got a wonderful
Oh, he
voice.
does. He does.
Here we go. Katie Casey was a baseball man, had the fever and had it bad. Just to root for the hometown crew every cent Katie spent. On a Saturday, her young beau called to see if she'd like to go to see a show, but Miss Kate said no. I'll tell you what you can do.
I'm so bored with the opera and theater. I'm in need of a breath of fresh air. You never wanna go anywhere I wanna go, like out to the park. Let's go hop in my bright red convertible. Just for once, can we do something that is fun for the two of
good and strong. When the score was just 2-2, Casey knew what to do, just to cheer on the boys she knew. She had the gang sing this song. Take me out to the ball game, take me out to the crowd, buy me some peanuts and crack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for
My
you.
bright red convertible just for once to keep something
For it's one,
for the two of us.
3 strikes, you're out of the old ball game. Yes, it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out of the old ball game. Now it's 1, 2, but there's absolutely positively no baseball going on, so why are we doing this? It seems a little pointless to me at the moment.
Well,
Not sure I can go on.
it's okay. Just have some popcorn or something.
Can we have popcorn after?
Yes,
Maybe
yes.
while we're watching Bob and Judy, we could have
That's
popcorn
right.
and think.
We could.
We wouldn't think about baseball, Bob and Judy, while you're singing, but at the old ball game.
Oh,
Thank God we stayed on track on that one.
yeah.
Okay. Well, we've about wrapped up our time, and we'll talk a little bit more about what you need to do when we're done after this next song. But we would like to do a song by Bill Staines. I think you oftentimes introduce this song for very good reasons. I
Do I?
like what you say.
You like
Yeah,
what I say?
I like what you say.
Can I write that down that you like what I say?
Yeah, I may write down what you say, and then I'll say it in the future,
Yeah.
so I'll get the credit.
If
But
you write it down, then you'll know that I really said it. When I said I told you that. I told you that.
I think so. I told you so.
Well, yes, this was written by a dear friend and wonderful songwriter, Bill Staines. Bill, I hope you're listening and doing well, staying safe. This is a song that Bill wrote many years ago, and is a topic that is, I can't say more important than ever, but I'm going to say more important than ever. Song called Bridges, and I'll just let the song speak for itself. I think Bob and Judy do this song as well, and yeah.
Some people do it with all 4 of us in the same room. That'll be
We
kind of
could.
fun.
One giant bridge.
Yes.
Spanning
Something.
something.
Yes.
Yes.
For right now, we're going to span to Oakland in a few minutes, but
Yes,
for now.
we will. There are bridges, bridges in the sky. They are shining in the sun. They are stone and steel and wood and wire. They can turn 2 things to 1. They are languages and letters. They are poetry and all. They are love and understanding, and they're better than a wall. They are languages and letters. They are poetry and all. They are love and understanding, and they're better than a wall. There are canyons, there are canyons. They are yawning in the night. They are anger, bitter anger. They are all devoid of light. They are fear and blind suspicion. They are apathy and pride. They are dark and self-foreboding, and they're so very wide. They are fear and blind suspicion. They are apathy and pride. They are dark and self-foreboding, and they're so very wide.
Let us spend another can. Let us right another wrong. Or if someone should ask us where we're often bound to pay, we will tell them living bridges and be off and on our way. Or if someone should ask us where we're often bound to pay, we will tell them living bridges and be off and on our way.
We will tell them building bridges and be off and on our way.
Well, that's going to wrap it up for our part of the show. We have a
Thank
few
you,
thank
Dale.
yous, especially to
Thank
our
you
friend
so
Dale,
much, Dale.
who's been with us since 1989. I think
Fifth
we've
grade.
known Dale longer. than
Fifth grade, wasn't it?
that.
I'm pretty
Oh,
sure.
we all
Maybe
wish.
sixth.
Well, we want
So-
to encourage you to stay on this page where you are right now. And after we turn off this camera, refresh your page.
That little curly
The
thing.
little curly thing.
Push that. Yeah.
Judy Jager, Bob Reed from Oakland are going to be on here doing a 45-minute set
Don't
from
miss them.
California. We had the pleasure of hosting them in this very location
Yeah.
last year, I think it was.
It was.
Fabulous, fabulous music. Two very talented, wonderful people. Please stick around for that. Thank you for being here today. This has made our Saturday and our month and the better
It
part
is.
of our year.
Thanks for joining us.
And
We're going to go watch Bob and Judy, and we're going to feed the dogs because it's time.
it's time. They're letting us know, actually.
Yeah.
Pay
Okay.
no attention to the man going behind the curtain.
We'll see you next time.